Good morning. We are in Austria and we are meeting up with a good friend of ours, Schaefchen. Servus. Schaefchen is a guy that has an Instagram account that'll pretty much bring about envy in the life of every single petrol head out there.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
And today, he's going to show us a little bit about his garage, the cars he has. He's not a car collector, but he has a cool collection of cars, some interesting ones. So speaking about power, this of course is what just takes the cream.
Yeah.
Dodge Viper
ACR, Extreme,
ACR.
Whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty long name.
Does it come out with this sort of lip here at the
Yeah,
back?
it's completely stock.
And the yellow eyeballs?
Yeah, that's not stock. I mean, it's just a wrap.
Yeah.
But everything else is completely stock. So they come from this like factory.
Yeah.
They're completely functional. So if you want, you can also just stand on it like this, and it will hold up.
Is this like the track version?
It's the American equivalent to a GT3 RS, I would say. Like the more powerful, more extreme GT3 RS made in America. That's a good way to describe the car, I guess. It feels like wrestling with a snake if you throw in the gears and everything.
It's got a manual transmission.
Yeah.
That's something that you don't see that often. And this wing comes with the ACR package.
Yeah, it's the normal one has a smaller wing, the ACR. And this is the extreme package, which is like, I think 10 centimeters wider.
There's a car that we've seen you in a couple of videos already.
Yeah.
Your 458 Speciale. I know that this car's got our sport suspension in there.
Yeah, it's got Novitec
We can
springs.
see that it rides
Yeah, basically
really
the full
nice and low.
Novitec kit, except for the wing and the side window covers, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, it's just
All the carbon bits.
yeah, all the
from us as
carbon
well.
bits and goodies, and this blacked out side markers.
And the black taillights as well, right?
Yeah,
These with the carbon caps. And it's a beautiful car. We're going to take out another GT3
yeah,
RS.
not mine, but an identical one.
If you want to see more of Schaefchen's crazy actions, you can follow him on Instagram. Check him out, he's got some really cool stuff. You can also follow us at Novitec Group, or me personally at Beyond the Cork. And while we're at it, why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel? Click on that little bell icon on the side, just so you get notified every time we upload a new video.
Let's do it.
From your Instagram account, from drifting cars. I mean, you in cars sideways more than driving them in a straight line.
It's more fun, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. We'll find out today. Does a sport suspension or lowering kit for a car make it easier to drift it?
On most cars, I would suggest it's like the best mod you can do is put some good coilovers on it. I think every car in my garage in general, it's just, they're fun to drive. The GTR is faster, yeah, but like the E46 M3, the Evo, the Speciale, there would be so many faster cars out there, but it's just about the emotions for me as well. I'm not really excited for any new cars coming out right now because they're just all quiet and they got so many restrictions in them, and it's just boring to me, to be honest.
Remember I was really on the block like Tetris just to give me some chip. Surfing, rocking the parking lot, mom, we lied and like the game of life.
We have no plan how this film's gonna go, so we're just doing it live as it is. Looking forward to see some sideways action. We'll see you guys there in a second.
I be on her mind like non-stop, yeah, had a little thought, no, I'm talking about her. Remember smoking blunts with my friends. I said it's a couple of days, like still out to the fan. That's the shit got me upset. Go to 8, then I finally back and fuck with the fan. Pour 4, I'm a son. It's a girl, it's smart. These little boys think I'm cocky. About to swing like Mary Poppins. Yeah, still in the eyes, smoking on kick, I even coffee. My bitch drip like Mary Poppins. Yo, bitch, still like an aspirin, smoking on kick, I even coffee.
It's a 2017 Viper ACR, and I just thought it looked completely insane, so I wanted to have one. And you never really see them on the road, at least in Europe.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever seen one here. And this is a manual. I mean, it's a whole different ball game. All of a sudden, you got something to do.
Yeah, you have to work for it.
And is it only working for it with the gears, or is the rest of the car also quite robust?
It's definitely, you definitely have to put some effort into driving this. The steering is really heavy, the clutch is really heavy, you have to shift, you got big fat tires in front, so it just follows the bumps on the road.
Yeah.
But
And
it's fun.
It's quite loud in here.
Yeah, we got an aftermarket exhaust on it now from Cabristo.
Don't tell me you can make it even louder.
No, you can make it a little bit less loud.
Maybe that's not a bad idea just for the interview.
It's a 10-cylinder, 8.4 liter, naturally aspirated engine.
And it revs up to
6.5.
Is it a V10?
Yeah, it's a V10.
So your consumption must be great on this car.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it an easy car to drift?
It likes to go sideways really easily. But if it's in dry summer and you have hot roads and hot tires, it's really hard to get it sideways because it's got so big tires and they're so sticky. And once you go sideways in these sticky conditions, it's really hard because once the car grips again, you just get pulled around the car.
Quite a bit of whiplash there. Scheidenkleister. Do you know how much it weighs?
It's actually not that heavy. You can compare it to an AMG GTR. Maybe put a little bit weight on top of it because of the bigger engine. But it doesn't feel that heavy. It's just steering is heavy now.
Yeah. Are we gonna, on the way down, give it a bit of beans?
That's a good question.
Maybe just a little bit, just for the guys to sort of see what it sounds like in here. Schaefchen, it's yours. Scheidenkleister.
It's quite slippery. That was not intended.
Yeah, no. All good. Like I say, I feel safe. I'm impressed that the back compression doesn't lock up the back tires on a corner. Quicker in the Ferrari?
I don't think so, no.
Because this feels a bit quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, you get thrown all over the place. And that hum is insane.
Yeah.
Do you know how much torque it has?
I think 800 about.
Oh, mata! Oh, thank God they put somehow decent brakes in here.
Yeah, the brakes are really good.
Happy about that. Whoa! Ludicrous, this thing.
It's just completely different to everything else.
But you can sense there's quite a bit of fun in there. I expected this car to be way more trigger happy.
It's not that bad, like, okay, in these conditions it's bad.
Yeah.
But like, if it's really hot out, like in normal summer days and everything, the rear doesn't really come loose that often.
Okay.
Because you got 355s in the back.
Yeah.
And I think 285s or 295s in the front.
Yeah.
It really has a lot of grip, and it's got so much downforce from the wing and everything.
Of course, of course. Oh, this gear shift, it just looks divine how you need to shift and throw it in there.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Remember I was selling dog food, no kibbles, just to give me some scribble. Remember I was really on the block like Tetris, just to give me some chip. Surfing, rock in the parking lot, my weed lighter, like the gay bubble. I be on her mind like non-stop, yeah. Had to cut the little dot, no tomahawk. Remember smoking blunts with my friends. Seconds a couple of days, yeah, lost a lock to the fan. That's that shit got me upset, but at 8, then I finally start getting funky with side. 4-4, I'm a zombie. This a girl, but she want it. These little boys think I'm cocky. Pop it straight like Mary Poppins. Yo, bitch, still like an ice. Smoking on killer, I eat a coffee. My bitch, drip like Mary Poppins. Yo, bitch, still like an ice. Smoking on killer, I eat a coffee. Now that these people are friends. Remember way back, she was love. These bitches sneaky can't cope. I got 4 different toes. I remember.